Hi, this is Gregory Zobel, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about open source tools. Of course, it is offered this summer during the intensive 2 week session. So, this is who and what I am, basically. You can see me on camera as well, but this is who you're dealing with. And the intended audience for this course, as you can see on the screen, is for all different kinds of levels, K through 12, teaching at the university level, community college, as well as for informal educators and people working in the fields of adult education. Open source tools can be used in all of these different learning environments, both in private sector as well as in the public sector. The course goals, again, the points are up on the screen, but to summarize, are to familiarize you with open source tools that are out there, to develop the ability to more rapidly evaluate open source tools to see if they meet the specific learning goals and or goals that your institution has, see if they meet the budgetary goals, and will they facilitate work in your classroom and support work in your classroom and or your workplace. We also want to develop some specific learning goals and or lesson plans using some of the open source software, and we will evaluate open source software for both Macintosh platforms as well as for Windows platforms. The outcomes, you'll have a basic understanding of open source history, licenses, and philosophy when you leave. You will also have worked with video editors, photo editors, multiple operating systems like Linux, Ubuntu, OpenIndiana, multiple word processors, some graphic organizers, and some productivity tools. The takeaways that you will have when you leave the class is that you will have at least one lesson plan for your classroom, age, and content area, so that you will have specific support. You will actually have something that you can do in your classroom with open source material when you leave. You will also have one professional development activity or tool that you do not currently use. So in addition to developing what you do in the classroom, also your professional development will be facilitated. You'll also have a set of heuristics that you can take with you and that you can use later on in the future to evaluate other open source tools. At the start, rather than toying with it and burning time on it, instead you can evaluate it at the beginning to see if it meets your goals and whether or not it's worth investing your time in learning the software or platform more fully. You'll also have experience working with many different types of open source software, and that more than anything else I think will give you the experience in the feel of what open source is capable of, what its strengths are, as well as what its shortcomings are. The course is offered this June through June 25th through July 6th, 12:30 to 3:45, 5 days a week for 2 weeks. All of the readings are provided to you in PDF form, so there's no expense there. And then the grade will be based on your presentation of an open source software, your lesson plan development, your development of a professional activity, and then some other software evaluations that you do with other individuals. Thank you for watching. If you have any other questions, please email me at zobelg@woo.edu. Thanks. Hope you enjoy your spring break.